Hi everyone, it's Melissa from pieceknotsjewelry.com. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make this adorable micro macrame bracelet featuring beads. This is a special request from Mary Ann. She saw one of my last videos and it features this particular bracelet, and she was wondering how you incorporate the beads. So today we're going to be showing you exactly how to do that. This project is for beginners as well as advanced macrame artists. So I highly encourage you to tackle this project if you were brand new to macrame. It only features one knot called the square knot, and then you just incorporate the beads. The supplies that you're going to need are a project board. These usually come with T-pins, nylon cord in any color. You can also use wax polyester, a lighter, a pair of scissors, and then these are size 11 hex beads. I'm going to be using these because you can see they're bigger and you can see them better in the video. But for this particular bracelet that I'm wearing, I did use a size 11. So if you are new to beading, the numbers of size beads are a little bit backwards than what you would think. So a size 8 is bigger bead and a size 11 is a smaller bead. So the larger the number, the smaller the bead, just so you know. So let's get started. Okay, so you're going to need to cut one piece of cord that is 12 inches long, and then 3 other pieces of cord that are 40 inches long. All of my bracelets are for a 6-inch wrist. So if you need to make a larger bracelet or a smaller bracelet, just leave a comment in the comments below and I will assist you with that. So to start, you'll start with your 12-inch piece of cord, and you're going to create slip knots on either side. That way you can use your T-pins and this will be your anchor cord. So to create a slip knot, you're going to take the cord on either end. So we're going to start on one end, wrap it around your thumb and pull it through. That creates a slip knot. And a slip knot is a knot that easily pulls apart. It's not a knot that's for you to stay for a while. So let's do it on the other side. Again, about an inch, inch and a half. Loop it around your thumb and pull it through. So then take the 2 T-pins and what I like to say is nail it down. Next, you're going to measure out your 3 cords that are 40 inches. You're going to find the ends of the cord, and then that'll help you find the center of the cord. And you're going to use a lark's head knot to attach it to your anchor cord. So you're going to go underneath that anchor cord, pull it down, take your T-pin, and pull it through. Like so, and pull it down, and you're going to do that for all 3 cords. So they're all tight, and you are ready to begin the square knot process. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit so you can see better. Move it to the side. Okay. So you're really going to start with the first 3 on the left and toss the 3 cords on the right to the side. So you're going to string your bead in the middle cord. Push the bead all the way up till it is right at the top, and you're going to do your square knot. So in order to do a square knot, you take the left side cord, place it over top the middle cord. Take your right side cord and pull it up through the hole that you created. And then pull to tighten right underneath the bead. Okay? And then you're going to do the right side. So you're going to take the right side cord, place it over top the middle cord, take the left cord and loop it and bring it up through that hole on the other side and pull to tighten. So that's your first full square knot. And as you can see, it's resting right underneath that bead. Next, you're going to string another bead. Pull it all the way up till it sits right underneath that first knot that you made. And again, it's the square knot process. Starting on the left-hand side, you're going to take the cord so it rests over top the center cord. Take the right side cord and pull it up through the hole that you just created. And you're going to pull to tighten. Now on the right side, same process. And pull to tighten. Now make sure that your knots are really nice and tight. You don't want any gaps in between your beads. And what also helps is sometimes throughout the process, I'll take my thumb, put it right underneath that knot and push up. That just creates or makes sure that there is no space in between. Everything is nice and tight. So as you go along, I like to put T-pins to hold everything down. It just makes everything easier. And you're going to follow this entire same process all the way down until you get to 5 inches. And then we're going to start on the next set of 3 cords. Same exact process, 5 inches down. So I'll meet you at the bottom. Okay, so as you can see, we have a 5-inch strand. So now we're ready to tackle the right-hand side. Okay, so now we have 2 strands of 5 inches. And now we need to attach these 2 strands so we can make a double strand bracelet. So in order to do that, you're going to do a square knot, which is exactly the knot that you've been doing this entire time. The only difference is that instead of having 1 cord in the center, you're going to have 4 cords in the center. So you take the 2 strands, place them together, and again, you're going to do all of these cords, hold them together, and create a square knot. So starting on the left-hand side, take that left cord, place it over all of those cords in the center. Take your right cord and pull it up through the hole that you've just created. And pull to tighten. Nice and tight. Now you're going to do the right side. Place the right cord over top of all the center cords. Take the left cord and pull it up through the center of the hole that you just created. And pull to tighten. So there is your square knot. Make sure it's nice and tight. And then you're going to take the cords that are in the center and just pull on them to make sure that everything is nice and tight. Okay? So there's your square knot. Now we're going to burn some cords because we don't need them all. So you're going to burn the 2 cords on the outermost sides, And then you're going to burn 2 of the middle cords so that all that you're left with are 2 cords in the center. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so I've burned off the 2 outer cords. Now I'm ready to burn off the center 2. So anytime I'm working with burning off, I always take the 2 cords that I don't want to burn and place them to the side, so like so. And then these are the ones that I want to cut. So I just leave a little bit that I can burn off. Okay. So I removed the slip knots at the end. So now we're ready to create the square knot closure. Okay, so now we're ready to make the square knot closure, which is the piece that's holding all of the cords together. I generally like to cut a piece of cord that is a different color. It just makes it easier to see. So today I'm going to be doing like a taupe color, and you want to cut around 12 inches of cord. You're going to take your bracelet and kind of do like this so that you are creating that round shape. And you're going to take the 2 sets of cord and kind of pull at opposites. So 2 cords are going this direction and 2 cords are going that direction. And you're holding them all together in your hand. Then you're going to take the piece of cord. Generally, I like to pull it nice and taut because nylon cord generally likes to curl, so it just makes it easier to work with. So find the center of this cord and put it right behind the clump of cords that you have in your hand, and you're just going to create a square knot, which is exactly what you've been doing this entire time, starting on the left side and going to the right side. So pull to tighten, and then now you're going to go right side. And pull to tighten. So that first knot is the hardest one because you're kind of holding everything together. But see how it's nice and tight, and you're just going to do that 3 more times. And then the right side. It's kind of hard to get your fingers in there, but so 1 more. And again, going from left to right. And 1 more. Okay, so now we're going to burn off these edges by first cutting them. Okay, so now you have 2 equal parts here. So I just like to test it by putting it around my wrist. And again, this is the widest section of your wrist to get it over top. So I just kind of test it out and then go about 1 inch out and do an overhand knot. Like so. About 1 inch out. So there's my first one, and then you have to do it on the other side. Do an overhand knot. About 1 inch out. and then put the 2 knots together so you can kind of make sure that you're cutting at the same exact measurement. And then you're going to burn these edges here. And there is your lovely bracelet. Super fun, super easy. And I wanted to show you an example of another bracelet that I made that is the exact same process, but instead of only doing 1 square knot in between each bead, you're doing 2 square knots. So see how it creates just a different effect. Plus I'm using different beads, but you can really change this design up and make it your own. So maybe next time do 3 square knots instead of 2, or only doing beads in the center and leaving the rest just square knots on the side. So you can really mix it up. Please leave comments, like, share, subscribe. I just love you guys, so thank you so much. Have a great day. Take care.